Good morning, everyone. Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's Black Friday, biggest day, shopping day of the year, and I have a huge sale for you. Today, my friends, it is Shop Like a Rep day with me. It's my one day of the year that I am giving you 20% off whatever you choose. When you choose to shop with me anywhere across Canada, you're going to save 20%, and here's how it works. When you shop with me using the host code that when I flip the screen, I will show you, you are going to get a 20% discount back from me. So it's a Shop Like a Rep Black Friday sale offered through me. So I am giving you my discount today only, one day for Black Friday. So if you are on the fence about that starter kit, let me share with you what it's like to shop like a rep today. So take advantage of that sale. It's an amazing deal to get all of the things on your Christmas wish list today at a 20% discount. Okay, so I have a fun card to share with you today using a stamp set and some paper that you can get for free. If you are a rep, you can get it in December, starting December 1st. If you're not a rep, you can wait until January when we have our next celebration. Stampin' Up! Has another celebration coming for January and February. And I'm super excited about this, you guys. There's so many fun products that you're going to be able to get for celebration in January and February. And as reps, as demos, a demonstrator, you can sign up and be a discount shopper, a hobby demonstrator, whatever you want to call it. Just enjoy your discount. You do not need to run a business or sell to anybody. You can enjoy your own discount, stock your craft room, get those ink pads, cardstock, envelopes, adhesive, all the stuff you know you're going to buy anyway. Why not get it at a discount, right? So when you sign up right now in the month of November, there's a special that ends next week on the 30th, and that's the last day for this special. It's an amazing deal. $100 Canadian, no shipping, no GST, and you get to pick $165 worth of product. So that's $65 for free, plus free shipping, plus no tax. And there's going to be a paper pumpkin kit in your box. Oh my gosh. You could use that paper pumpkin kit and give it away as a gift. You know what? You could even fill your starter kit with gifts, Christmas gifts, right? If someone told you you could go to the mall and spend $100 and come home with like $200 worth of gifts, wouldn't you do it? Do you have people on your crafty Christmas gift list this year? Fill your kit full of kits. You could fill it full of kits and give everybody a kit. Guess what? That's a double that I'm just thinking about this off the top of my head. You could fill your kit, your starter kit, with gifts, give them out to your friends, family, and then they fall in love with stamping. Guess what? Now you're a rep and you've got some instant customers right there. Oh my gosh. I wish I could sign up again. All right, I'm gonna take my coffee and put it over to the side here so I don't spill it. And we're gonna play with a fancy fold today. This is a double Z fold, but it's in a different direction. So it's a little spin on the double Z fold. Thanks, thanks, Krista. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, that starter kit is just, I can't stop talking about it because it's an amazing deal. It's always the best deal all throughout the year. But right now, I mean, $100, right? Just think about how many times have you wasted $100 on something and then you had to pay shipping or GST on it. Like it's the best deal. End of story. Okay, so reach out if you have questions. I am happy to help you all. Let's flip the camera and get started. I can't wait to share these fun products with you. Here we go. All right, flipping my camera, pointing you down at my work surface here. And you can catch a glimpse of some of the fun stuff we are playing with today. Oh, goodness. We have designer series paper. Let's see if I can just lighten this up a little tiny bit here. Okay, so we have designer series paper and we have the awesome otters we're going to play with today. So this paper here that you see, this is actually a package of 6x6 paper and it is coming after Christmas. It's called Sunshine and Rainbows. It is a free selection with Celebration. You get 48 sheets, but as you can tell, I've been busy over here in my craft room and I have been playing with this. This is all I got left. The rest of it is chopped up and already used. Let me show you. I keep my little pieces, I keep everything in these little 6x8 envelopes that you can get from the catalog. And so I'm going to share with you what's left of my paper. So we've got this pattern here with our rainbows and sunshine. The flip side of that one has our mango melody pattern. Let's see, we've got this pattern here, which is 6x6, but you can tell I fussy cut some of the rainbows out. So we've got that one. The flip side of that one has some more of, that's not mango melody, I don't think. I think that might be, yeah, that's So Saffron. And look at this one with the rainbows and the sunshine. It's such a beautiful paper. It's so cheerful. Here we've got more rainbows. And then this is our soft sea foam, light green. So this can be for masculine or feminine. I love that because we've got all the greens and blues in here. And then we've got, good morning, Kim Barclow. Thank you for joining me. This is granny apple green in here. Let's see, same pattern. There's those rainbows again. And when I get another package of it in December, I will be able to show you the complete package, but I have been playing with this like crazy because it's so stinking cute. Here we've got Magenta Madness coming through, and then again, Misty Moonlight on the background there with little stars. Look at the Bermuda Bay striped pattern. The flip side of that one is, what is this color here? Let's see. Petal Pink? No, not Petal Pink. Yeah, maybe it is Petal Pink. We've got a lot of different colors coming through here. Flirty Flamingo, that's what this is, Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so these are some of the patterns, but you can get the whole package, 48 sheets for free with a minimum $60 order after Christmas or in December when you are a demonstrator. So demonstrators get to pre-order in December and we can get free stuff. So if you sign up in December 1st, which is Wednesday, sorry, you're gonna be able to order this stuff and get it for free. You can place an order and get these things for free. So we're gonna play with the double Z fold today. So I have Magenta Madness, 2 pieces here. So the first piece I have is 4 1/4 by 11. So it's that exactly half of your cardstock cut down the long way. 4 1/4 by 11, and I have scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to score it at 5 1/2, and then I've scored it again at 2 3/4. Going to fold this back like this. I'm going to bring in my bone folder, and I'm going to. You ever wondered why my bone folder is so dirty, you guys? I'm going to tell you why. It's so dirty because I use it. I need to get another one of these, nice clean one. I use this to butter my bread. No, I'm just kidding. To butter my ink pads. So if you have an ink pad that needs re-inking, I just open it up and I do little drops all the way like a zigzag pattern. And then I take my bone folder and I'm like buttering my bread. I'm spreading this into my ink pad and spreading that ink all around. Then I let my ink pad sit on my desk for about 15 minutes, let all that ink go down into that firm foam pad. But this is my tool that I use, so I obviously need to get a new one because it's stained. So if you're ever wondering, why does her bone folder look like that? That's why. Rose needs a new bone folder. Okay, so back to my card. So here is my first piece. So I've got some matching designer series paper pieces that are going to go on here. So this piece here with the rainbows, I'm going to put that up here at the top. I've got that one for the top. I've got this one here with the Magenta Madness and a Christmas gift idea. Exactly, Krista. Perfect idea. Yes, get some bone folders, put them in the stockings of your loved ones. And I've got another piece of Granny Apple Green. We're going to layer these onto this piece here. So I'm just going to grab my glue and we're just going to go ahead and get these pieces stuck down and then we can move on to the next part of our card. So I'm just going to bring in my multi-purpose glue and while the glue is flowing, I'm just going to add it all to these pieces and then we can stick them down really quickly. All right, so let's put this one right here. These beautiful, bright, vibrant colors, they make me happy, really happy. This paper is super nice. Oh, wait a second. No, this is the wrong, this is the wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side. I'm getting a little excited here. That does not go there. That's for my other piece. The rainbows do go up here. This one here goes up here like this. So the measurement of this paper is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. And then I have another piece here of my Bermuda Bay diagonal stripes that measures 2.5 by 4. That's going to sit here. So I was a little bit excited to put that other Granny Apple Green piece down, but that goes on my other part of this Z fold. So we're just going to come on in here. But a good thing I caught it. It was not stuck down. But you know what? It's just paper. So if you make a mistake, no big deal. Just cut yourself another piece of paper. Okay, so this is the first part of our Z fold. The second part of the Z fold looks like this, and it measures, let me tell you what the measurements are here. It is 3.5 by 9 3/4. So 3.5 by 9 3/4, and I've scored it at 2 3/4. And let me just double check I'm just checking on my grid paper here. So yes, 2 3/4 and 5.5. So the same scoring measurements, 2 3/4 and 5.5. Now this one is going to sit differently on the card. We want the bigger piece on the front and the little one on the back, and you'll see what that means in just a second. I'm going to attach a piece of Bermuda Bay to the front part of this one, and this measures 4 by 3 1/4. That's going to sit right here on this flap. So, whoops, let me just move this off to the side. So we're working with one piece of paper at a time. So we're just going to glue this down. This is Bermuda Bay. And this is going to go on the big flap of my cardstock here. I love these colors together. Okay, so that's going there. And the Granny Apple Green piece that I had on the first part is going to go here. Now this one measures, let me grab my ruler and tell you what the measurement is. 2.5 by 3 1/4. Okay, so that measures 2.5 by 3 1/4. I've got a piece of basic white that also measures 2.5 by 3 1/4. It's going to sit down here, but first we're going to do some stamping on here. And we're going to do some stamping on this piece of basic white. So I have two pieces of basic white. One's going to go this way, portrait or landscape, and this one's going to go portrait. And we're going to bring in another product that you can get for free when you spend $60, either in December if you're a demonstrator or in January if you are a customer. So let's grab our stamps. We're going to play with, Awesomely Otters. I love, love, love this stamp set. It is so stinking cute. I can't stop playing with it. It is so beautiful. We're gonna use this little guy down here with a birthday hat, and we're also gonna stamp this little guy down here in the water. So cute. Okay, so let's grab those. I've got this guy right here, and I've got my little hat. Now I have done a little bit of trimming of my red rubber. I took the red rubber and I trimmed it right up to the hat, okay? Because I want to stamp that on his head, and I don't want to have any gaps, because you can't have the hat like hovering over his head. It has to be on his head. So that's what I did with that stamp. So I'm going to bring in my black memento, and I'm going to stamp on this portrait piece here. I'm going to stamp him right here like that. And then I'm going to bring in my little hat, and I'm going to stamp it right on top of his head. And we're just going to come in here and line it up like that. Oh, I do have a little bit of a hover, but that's okay. I'll show you what I'm going to do anyway. I'll be able to cover that up. And then I'm going to bring in this little guy who's in the water. He's so cute, making a splash here. I'm going to stamp him on the bottom of this piece down here like that. And then we're going to bring in our greetings. So we have the greetings say, "It's birthday time. You are utterly awesome." And I'm going to stamp with Bermuda Bay for those. So I've got Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to stamp "It's birthday time" on top of this piece right there. And the other greeting, "You are utterly awesome," is going to go on this piece right at the top. There we go. All right, so let's move these off to the side. We're done with these ink pads. And I want to tell you, I don't want you to have to watch me color all of these. So what I've done is I've already colored them. I'll tell you what colors I used. I used soft suede and I used crumb cake. Let me bring these in. I fussy cut them. So here's my tall guy with the hat on his head. So I used crumb cake for the inner part of his belly. I lined the outside of his fur with dark soft suede, and then I used the light soft suede to blend in the edges here. A little bit of Flirty Flamingo on his nose, and then I used Magenta Madness and Bermuda Bay and Mango Melody on the hat. Aren't they so cute, Krista? I'm in love with these. And here's my little guy in the water. I fussy cut him out. I used Pool Party in the water here, and then the same colors for his fur. So crumb cake, soft suede, both light and dark, and a little Flirty Flamingo on his nose. So what I've done so that you didn't have to watch me color all these, I love to color while I'm watching TV, doing just, things with my family. Sometimes they're watching TV or they're playing one of their games online, and I'm sitting there with them. I like to color. I love to have something in my hands to do. So this is what I do. So I'm going to flip these over and I'm going to add them. You can add them with dimensionals if you want to. I'm just going to add them with liquid glue. So I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue and I'm going to layer them over top. I did this just to save time so that you guys didn't have to watch me color. Here we go. So we're going to lay this one down here and then we're going to put this one on top of here. Just like so. There we go. Okay, so those are my little images. Now what I want to do, I'm going to bring in my Magenta Madness ink. Everything with Stampin' Up! Always coordinates, right? So I've got that. I've got a little sponge here, and I'm going to add a little bit of color to the edges of my cardstock, just to tie all the colors in and to soften up those edges and add a little splash of color. There we go, got that one done. And you could also do this with Bermuda Bay or any of the fun colors that are featured in this paper. And they're just gonna come all the way around here. All right, so now, put that off to the side. Now let's bring back this part. These are gonna sit on here and here. Let's raise this up so you can see it. So we're gonna add a bit of glue to the edges of this one. And we're gonna put this down here. Like so, and then this one's going to sit up here, so let's add our glue. And there we go. All right, so let's bring back the other part of the card, and I'll show you how all of this goes together. So it's a Z fold, and it's going to go vertically like this. So what we want to do is take this piece, and we're going to fold it up like a Z, okay? And you want to, we're going to bring in the other card here. I'll show you from the aerial shot so you can see above me here. So this is going to sit right here so that it's this kind of a orientation. But you got to be careful. Just be careful where you're putting the glue. So I only want to put the glue back here where you see my finger, okay? So, and I take this and I flip it over. I only want to put glue on this part. And you want to put quite a bit of glue. If you're using tear tape, you could put 3 or 4 strips. I'm just using my favorite liquid glue here. And I'm just going to come on in here. I'm going to hold it in my hand like this. And I'm going to hold the card like this. And I'm coming over. See what I'm doing here? This is not glued yet. The front part's not glued, but I am now just going to hover over the bottom. I am trying to, let's see if I can get my hand free so I can explain. So I'm trying to even this up so I've got the same amount of space on this side and the bottom, and then the top and the bottom, okay? So once I'm happy with how it's lined up, then I'm just gonna press it into place and let that glue set up, okay? So just takes a couple minutes here. And then we have this part is adhered, but the top part is now free. So we want to anchor the top part down, but you don't want to put glue back here, okay? So you only want to put glue on this part of your cardstock that's going to touch the top flap. So I'm going to open this up. I'm just going to add glue to about this 1 inch part of this part of the card. Okay, so then I'm going to close it and hold that in place. Let's turn it around so it's the right orientation. Hold that in place until the glue dries a little bit, and then we should be good to go with this double Z fold card. That's a different orientation. There we go. So this is how the card will look. It'll fit inside your normal size envelope, and then when you open it, whoop, it goes like that. Isn't that fun? And then you can write your greeting down here, and it's just a fun little interactive card. For this part right here, I did fussy cut one of those rainbows out of the DSP, and I'm just going to add some dimensionals to that. And let's grab my dimensionals. I'm going to add 3 dimensionals to that rainbow. We have a whole rainbow suite of products coming in the mini catalog on January 4th. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. You can buy all the rainbow stuff and then get these otters for free. You can get the paper for free. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So here is my little rainbow. It's going to sit right there. Such a happy, happy card. What do you guys think of these awesome otters? I am so in love with them. There we have it. Let me share with you, my friend Krista is here with me today, and I made a card. I'm sure Krista won't mind me sharing the card I made for her. This is a card I made for my friend Krista, who had a birthday yesterday, and I used the same paper, the same awesome otters. This is a different stamp set that's also coming in celebration for free. But do you remember the center box fold card that I made a couple of weeks ago? Well, I made this card for Krista for her birthday, and I put the otters inside. There's the little guy in the water. There's the little guy with the birthday hat, and there's the little guy with the fish. Krista has 3 little boys. So this card was specially made for her. I made a second one so that I could have the idea so I don't forget how to make it. And I just wanted to share that with you because it uses the same paper, the same stamps, and there we have it. So many fun things we're going to be able to do with all of these products that are coming after Christmas on January 4th, or if you are a demonstrator, you can get them in December. It's going to be a fun time. Let me turn you around here. It's going to be a fun time in December. If you are a demonstrator, you're going to get all these things in December, and then you can spend some time making some beautiful, cute cards and scrapbook pages, treat containers, all of the stuff, right? So I want to invite you again to join my team before November 30th. Do not miss out on that amazing starter kit special. It's $100, no shipping or tax. Unbelievable. So if you need anything, please reach out, and don't forget today is Black Friday and I am having a 1-day sale for my customers today. 20% off. You get to shop like a rep when you shop with me using the host code, and I will post that here in our group, in my group. And I hope you will take advantage of all the amazing things that Stampin' Up! Has to offer. And I have fun shopping like a rep today. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.